So 5 days out, and in the swing state, in the swing vote territory of eastern Ohio, EPA is something of a dirty word. The Environmental Protection Agency blamed for many of the killing of some of the best-paying jobs in the region. Mining coal, of course, and Steve Brown is there live in Columbus this morning. So, Steve, what has the EPA done to deserve such a bad reputation in this part of Ohio?
Well, the first thing we need to point out about eastern Ohio is that it's a swingy kind of area. It's supported Democratic and Republican candidates, a lot of ticket splitters out there. Now, it used to be home to an awful lot of manufacturing jobs, but a lot of those have disappeared. So for blue-collar folks, some of the best jobs out there involve mining coal, working for a coal mine. The problem is that the universal perception, both Democratic-leaning and Republican-leaning eastern Ohioans, is that the EPA has made those jobs more scarce.
Is EPA a dirty word out here?
Yes, sir.
Why's that?
We got oil and gas on its way in. We've got coal mines. They say that it's dirty coal. The power plants are shutting down left and right because of EPA. Yes, that's not a good word around here.
The United Mine Workers of America, which endorsed Barack Obama in 2008, put him on the cover of the Union magazine for the September and October edition with the title, "He's One of Us," has decided not to endorse a presidential candidate this time around. So there are some caution signs for the president out in eastern Ohio. Martha?
Yeah, that is such an interesting dynamic there this time around, Steve, because, of course, as you say, traditionally coal miners and the unions have liked Democratic presidents, and apparently they still support them in at least in that outward way. But what are the president, and his allies sort of saying about what this coal mix is going to bring them this time around?
Well, they're not going to quit on trying to get that vote out there. They have dispatched Ted Strickland, probably the best friend that organized labor has in recent elected office. He was the governor defeated by John Kasich. He was also the congressman out there, so he's been working overtime in that region. Also, Richard Trumka, the head of the AFL-CIO, who used to be the president of the United Mine Workers of America, he said in a conference call that he's headed out there for a couple of days this week to try and convince mine workers out there and their families that this president is on their side. They need to go and vote for him. So this is a battleground territory and a battleground issue. Martha?
Boy, 5 days away. Everybody's going to be watching those counties as those numbers come in to try to read the tea leaves in Ohio. Steve, thank you very much.